Thanks for joining me here on the Jeweled Dragonfly. This is my second attempt at this video. I did one video earlier, made a ton of earrings, and I only got 38 seconds of the video for some reason. Hopefully this one goes smoothly. In this video, this is the second tutorial for the Beebeecraft box I received. We're going to make these cute little Halloween earrings. I'll show you exactly what we'll need, what tools, and then we'll get started. If you are interested in Beebeecraft, their YouTube program, go to beebeecraft.com/YouTube program. Just fill out their form and see what happens. Let me see if I can get these up here so you can see them. There's one. I've made one part of, sorry about that, that's my phone. I made one earring out of each one that we will do. So we're going to make 5 sets of earrings. I have ear wires, eye pins, and 2 different kinds of bead caps, daisy spacers, of course the skeleton head beads, and I have a mix of beads that we'll be using. This is a Swarovski jet black crystal bead. Here is a wrapped bead. I have 2 resin beads, a big chunky one and a flat one. And this is a, if I pronounce it right, Milleflori glass heart bead. You'll need clippers, I call them snips, flat nose, and round nose pliers. These are really simple earrings to make, and it doesn't take long. The first video I talked about how I had made several sets before the video, and then one of each that we were going to do. And without finding all the beads and everything, just assembling the earrings took me about 25 to 35 minutes. So that was, I think, 6 sets, so that was not bad at all. With prep time and everything, it took me about an hour to get everything all set up with the other video. It didn't take me that long this time because I already had everything out. So let's get started. First, we'll take an eye pin and we will put a daisy spacer bead on because all my beads, and I'm not sure this one will even work, so we're going to try. This one did, but this bead is, the hole's a little bit bigger. But you have to put a daisy spacer bead at the bottom. We'll go ahead and do this one. Put the bead in, or put the eye pin in the bead. Then find your bead cap, and I'm using 2 different ones. Let me show you. I'm using a flatter one, and then one that kind of reminds me of a hat. It's a little thicker, and you can see, I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, you can. But we'll be using both of those. So you take your flat bead cap and you put it on the bead like that. Excuse me. Then you take your skeleton head bead, put it on, and the other bead cap that looks like a little hat, and that's what it looks like. I will bend my wire over, take my round nose, and twist until it starts making a little loop. I'll take my flat nose and wrap the eye pin around, and then I am going to snip. Now if you don't wear glasses, it might be a good idea to invest in a pair of safety glasses when you're snipping wires. Then I'm just straightening out this and flattening out the wire that I just, the eye pin that, not wire, but the eye pin that I just wrapped around. There we go. But I always like to make sure it is flattened so it does not stick anybody. And for some reason, this is not flattening. There we go. Okay, so it's done. So now we have two identical earring bases. We'll take one of the ear wires, and you can see there's a little slit here, and you just take the back. See how this is faced? This would be how this goes in your ear. Well, on the back of it, if you just pull up that metal right there, that metal ring, and then place it back down, you have one earring. So we'll set that right there, and we will do the other one. And again, if you do the back sides like it's going, like you're going to put it in your ear, then you'll always know which side has the slit in it, so it's easier to get on your, put your earring on it. So now we have one set that's completely finished. So we'll go ahead and start doing this one. Grab another eye pin, whoops, grab another eye pin, a daisy bead, the beads you're going to work with, the flat bead cap, and don't do like I did earlier. I made an earring like this, the same beads and everything, but I ended up using a different skeleton head bead. So put the skeleton head bead on, put the hat bead cap, bend the wire, and this one I am just going to make a loop because this one is not as long, the eye pin is not as long as I would like for it to be, even though I'm using the 50mm beads. There we go. And we will put the we will put the ear wires on. And the same, make sure you know which side it's going in, just like you were going to put the earring in your ear. There's one, and we'll put the other one on. Open it up. Slide the earring base on, and close it. So there's another one. Let me scoot these over so I'll have a little bit more room. If you are interested in ordering from Beebeecraft, you can use my discount code, which is Dragonfly365, and you can use that to get $5 off of orders over 40. So that's a really good deal. Now let's assemble another earring. So take your eye pin, get a daisy bead. We'll go ahead and do this one. Put the bead on, get the flat bead cap, find your corresponding skull bead, and get the other bead cap, which I like to say the other hat because that's what I'm using it for. Bend your wire. I'm going to go ahead, no, I'm not going to clip that one, I don't think I did. No, I wrapped it. So use your round nose pliers, and I like to I don't know if you can see that or not, how I have it. Let me see if I can pull that down. But that's how I like to do it. I like to shape it just like that. Then I'll take my flat nose and wrap this around twice. And snip it off. And like I said, you always want to protect your eyes. And I always put my thumb over, when I'm clipping something, I put the wire, metal, anything in there, and then I put my thumb over and snip. Now let me straighten this out. So we have another one. That's a whole set. So I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and assemble the other two, and then we'll put the ear wires on. Bits of cut off metal. Okay, so let's put the ear wires on. And again, hold it like you would if you were going to put it in your ear. Then you just take the back part of the metal, twist, put your ear base on, twist it back, and there you go. And we'll do it again. Okay. Okay, so now we have five sets of earrings that did not take us very long to make. Now, earlier I made 11 pairs of earrings. I had some done, and then I had one of each for the video earlier, So now I have 16 pairs of earrings, which in the grand scheme of things, it only took less than 2 hours to make those earrings. So if you were wanting to do a Halloween set for your Etsy shop, sell them on eBay, sell them to your customers, then this would be a great thing to do. It's easy, simple, and they're absolutely adorable. So remember, if you would like to shop at Beebeecraft to buy some beads or anything for your crafts, then use my code Dragonfly365 for $5 off of orders over 40. If you're interested in the Beebeecraft YouTube program, then the link and code will be at the bottom of this video in the description. I had fun making these. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. If you have any questions, leave me a comment in the comment section below. I appreciate you watching. God bless, and have a good day.